Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Please confirm you can hear me loud and clear. Confirm you can hear me loud and clear. Good evening. Sure you had a great day. Good evening. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Please confirm you can hear me loud and clear. Confirm you can hear me loud and clear. Also confirm you can see my screen. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. How was your trading week? Hope it ended in profit. How was your trading week? I hope you made some good profits this past week. How was your trading this week?
Now we're not really know how to use Google Trends. So click is Google Trends.
Where is this coming from? Where's Google Trend coming from? Okay. Sorry for that. Please, if you can hear me loud and clear, please drop a comment. Drop a comment if you can hear me loud and clear. How was your trading week? I hope it ended in profit. Let me know if it ended in profit. Let me know in the comment section. If it ended in loss, don't be ashamed to drop it in the comment section. Don't be ashamed to drop it in the comment section. Losses are inevitable. Some weeks are like that. Okay, as experienced as I am, some weeks I make losses. Okay, so don't be ashamed to share your experience. Okay, don't be ashamed to share your losses. It's numb. It's numb in the market. Some weeks are like that. Please, if you have any question, if there's any instrument you want us to look at together tonight, please drop it in the comment section. If you have any question, if there's any pair you want us to analyze tonight, drop it in the comment section. Drop it in the comment section. Good evening, Mr. Raphael. Thanks for joining. What instrument do you want us to look at tonight? Drop it in the comment section.
If you have any question, if there's any instrument you want us to look at together tonight, please drop it in the comment section.
Drop it in the comment section.
If you have any question, there's any
also confirm you can hear me loud and clear. Confirm you can hear me loud and clear. Feels good to have you in tonight's session. So any question, any question? Any question, any question, any question? Okay, you're welcome. So let's go straight to business. Okay, let's go straight to business. So we'll start by looking at the calendar. Okay, let's start by looking at the calendar. We need to know the major news that will be released for the week. So Monday, there is no major news, and if there are no major news, we might not see high volatility in the markets. If there are no major news, there's a high probability that the volatility will be low. But sometimes, without major news, the market is, is volatile. So, but most times when there are no major news, we expect less volatility in the market. So on Monday, there are no major news. On Tuesday, job openings data will be released by 3 p.m. Nigerian time. And the previous data or the previous value was 7.60 million, and the forecast is 7.71 million. So this tells us that they are expecting increase, right? It tells us that they are expecting an increase from 7.60 to 7.71. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Okay, so that is it for job openings, and that is the only major news that will be released on Tuesday. You want to know more about the news, you want to get more details about the news, all you have to do is just click on this folder and you get to know what the news is about and why traders are interested in the news. Okay. Then on Wednesday, that will be a very volatile day for uh, dollar pairs. As you can see, core CPI, that is consumer price index, will be released by 1:30. Is this my time correct? Okay, this should be 2:30. Sorry, I think this my time is not correct. Let me synchronize it. It's not correct. 10:08. It's not correct. It's 10:08 and this one is showing 9. Okay, okay, let me save settings to be sure. Few minutes. Okay. Okay, so Tuesday, 3 p.m. Nigerian time. Okay, Wednesday is 1:30. Yeah, 1:30 core CPI, 1:30 p.m. And also Canadian dollar. Canada will be releasing their rate statement and overnight rate on Wednesday. So we should expect high volatility on USD pairs and CAD pairs on Wednesday. Okay. Then on Thursday, core PPI, that is production price index. This is consumer price index and this is production price index will be released on Thursday by 1:30 p.m. Okay. So the forecast for core PPI is 0.3% and the forecast is 0.3%. So they are not expecting any increase. They want the value to remain the same. And for PPI 0.4 was the previous. The forecast is 0.3%. So they're expecting a decrease just on 0.1% decrease. Then unemployment claims, the previous was 221K. The forecast is 226. 226. So they're expecting increase. They're expecting increase. Okay. Then on Friday, GBP, GDP for Great Britain will be released by 8 a.m. Nigerian time, and by 3 p.m. prelim consumer sentiment and inflation expectations will be released from the United States. You can see the previous and the forecast. Previous was 64.7. The forecast is 63.8. And for prelim, we've not been given the forecast value. What we have here is just uh, the previous value. Okay. So if you want to trade the news, all you have to do is just compare the actual with the forecast. If the actual is higher than the forecast, that will be good for that currency. And if it is less than the forecast, that will be negative for the currency. And you know what to do if it's negative for the currency and it's positive for the currency. You know what to do. If it is negative, it means you have to sell that currency. If it is positive, it means you have to buy that currency. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. So that will be all for fundamentals this coming week. Okay, it's very important, even if you're a technical trader, it's very important that you are aware of the major news that will be released for that week. Okay, because the news is the major driver of price action. The volatility we see in the market most times as a result of a major news being released from the different countries. So it's very important that you take note of the fundamental. It's also possible to make money without fundamentals. Okay, it's also possible to make money without fundamentals. The same way some persons just focus on trading fundamentals and they are making good money, good profit from trading fundamentals alone. You can just focus on your technicals. You could build a very good technical strategy that does not require the fundamentals. The thing is that everyone experiences losses. So whether you're a fundamental trader or you're a technical trader, even if you are good at technical and fundamentals, you would make losses. You will still take losses. Okay, so the goal is, you know, the main thing is to manage risk. That is the main thing, to manage risk. Set your stop loss before you execute the trade. Define the risk before you execute the trade. It's very important. Okay, so irrespective of how good you are in technicals or fundamentals, losses are inevitable. Losses are inevitable. You just have to define how much you're willing to lose on every trade you execute in the market. If you don't manage risk properly, you just keep donating to the market. You just keep losing money to the market. I am a successful trader because I manage risk. I am a successful trader because I manage risk. Yes, I have a good strategy, but what has made it possible for me to achieve consistency is good risk and money management. Good risk and money management and a proper psychology. Okay, so that will be it for the fundamentals. I hope that is clear. Can you guys still hear me? Can you still hear me? Can you guys still hear me? Please confirm you can hear me. Confirm you can hear me. Confirm you can hear me clearly.
Can you guys still hear me? Can you still hear me? Can you guys still hear me? Please confirm you can hear me.
Okay, so the next thing we'll be looking at is what is it called? DXY. DXY. Okay, DXY. You need to know the strength of the dollar. You need to know the trend of DXY. Okay, we use the DXY to know the strength of the dollar, to know if the dollar is bullish or bearish. Okay, want to know if the dollar is bullish or bearish. Okay, so let's start with the weekly time frame. As you can see, for some weeks now, dollar has been bearish. Dollar has been bearish. Dollar has been weak. And that's the reason the pairs like GBP USD, Euro USD, Australian dollar USD, NZD USD, they've been bullish because the dollar is weak. So look at those pairs. If you look at the chart, you see that they've been bullish for weeks. Okay, and last week candle closed strongly bearish. That tells us that the dollar is still bearish. It closed strongly bearish. That tells us that the dollar is still very bearish. It is still very bearish. And what I see on this chart, what is likely going to play out on DXY, you can see here we have a fair value gap here on the weekly time frame that has not been filled. It is likely the dollar, okay, will come and fill this gap before going bullish. That is what I think would play out. I might be wrong. Okay, I might be wrong, but from what I see on the chart, from the pattern I see on the chart, there's a high probability that DXY would come and fill this gap. Dollar will come and fill this gap. But before it comes to fill this gap, it is likely going to pull back. There would have to be a retracement to the upside before it pulls back. Okay, price is likely going to pull back before. Okay, it's likely going to pull back. Okay, it's likely going to pull back before going bearish, before it comes to fill this fair value gap. Okay, so that's my take. That's my expectation on the dollar this coming week. Okay, price is likely going to pull back. There would be a retracement this coming week before it drops to fair value gap. That's my expectation on dollar index. I hope that is clear. It is still bearish. It is still bearish, but we could take advantage of this pullback. Okay, we can still take advantage of this pullback. So if it pulls back next week, probably Monday, Tuesday before CPI or PPI data is released, it could pull back. Then maybe the fundamental, they will use the fundamental to push the price down to this zone. That's what I expect to see on next week. That's what I expect to see on next week. Okay, so that is it on DXY. It is still bearish. DXY is still bearish. I hope that is clear. Let's see what we have on the day. Let's see how last Friday candle closed. Okay, it closed at this is an armor, right? Armor just hit a support level. It's sitting at a support level. Let's confirm that. Okay, you can see this armor is sitting at a support zone, or you want to call it your demand zone. So sitting at a demand zone. So there's a high probability price will pull back. You can see it has created, this is a liquidity void. This is a liquidity void. And we have a lot of fair value gaps here also. So there's a high probability it would pull back before going bearish. That's my take. So last Friday candle closed as an hammer. Now this is a bearish hammer. Before you jump in and start buying dollar, you need to wait for the next candle to close bullish. You don't just jump in and start buying, because this pattern you had here is a bearish hammer. If the body of the candle was bullish, then one can just take the risk and start buying dollar. But because the body is bearish, the rule is that you wait for the next candle to close bullish before you buy. So if on Monday, if Monday candle closes bullish, then we could see price, dollar buy on Tuesday, Wednesday. Then maybe they will use the fundamental to push the price down to this fair value gap. That's my take. Like I said, I might be wrong. Okay, but I speak based on over 10 years trading experience. Okay, over 10 years trading experience. So that is it for the dollar. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. If you have any question, drop it in the comment section. If you have any question, it is echoing. Hold on, please. I don't like that. I don't like to hear that echoing. Please, everyone, is it echoing at your hand? Please confirm. Why is it echoing? Why is it echoing? Few minutes, please. I don't like it. I don't like echo. Why? Oh, I found the. Oh shit. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Ah. Oh, so I've been using the. Oh shit. This hand has been poor. People didn't confirm that. I think it's better now. I think it's better now. Oh, no. I don't like it when the sound is not is poor. Oh shit. All right, all right, all right, guys. All right, I think it's better now, right? I'm really sorry for that. Oh, oh, good, good, good. I can see Mr. Raphael. I can see Mr. Anayo. I can see Trade with Cash. Trade with Cash. How you doing? All right, let's move to currency pairs now. Let's move to currency pairs. So this is GBP USD. GBP USD. Let's start with the weekly time frame. Okay, you can see this is the weekly time frame, and you can see GBP USD has been strongly bullish. It's been bullish for weeks, over a month. GBP USD has been bullish, and it closed strongly bullish last week. Strongly bullish last week. And if we apply our Fibonacci from this swing high to this swing low, okay, price is at premium at the moment. Is at premium at the moment. Okay, but at premium, you can see at the premium area we have a fair value gap that is yet to be filled, and there's a high probability GU would want to fill this gap. This is where GU is aiming for. Okay, so I expect GU to hit this level between Monday and Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. It's Wednesday. That's when our CPI will be released. And Thursday is PPI. We have just one major news that will be released for the dollar on Tuesday. So I think they might want to use that to push price up. So between Monday and Tuesday, I'm hoping they would fill this gap. Then use CPI or PPI to push price down. That's my expectation on GU. On Monday, Tuesday, I'll be looking for buys. Monday, Tuesday, okay. Monday, Tuesday, I'll be looking for buys. Then probably on Wednesday, depending on the outcome of the news. Okay, if it is positive for the dollar, then I would expect GU to sell. Means my technical would align with the fundamentals, then I can take a sell if it is positive for the dollar. But if it is negative for the dollar, GU can still continue with its bullish move if it is negative for the dollar. So we'd expect positive data for US dollar for us to be able to sell GBP USD, Euro USD. Without that, technically, GU is still bullish. I hope that is clear. GU is still bullish. It's still bullish. GU is still bullish. It's still bullish. But we should expect, if you want to buy GU on Monday, wait for a pullback. There would be a pullback. You can see. Remember, price moves from internal range to external range. Price moves from internal range to external range, and it has created an internal range here. This is a fair value gap. You can see this fair value gap here. We also had a fair value gap here. So I want to see price pull back. I wouldn't jump in and start buying from the current market price. It will not make sense. That won't be a wise investment for you to buy at the current market price. The risk you will be taking will be very high. So I want to see price pull back to this fair value gap, okay, or this fair value gap. At least it should come back and fill this fair value gap. And the reason it might not come back to fill this fair value gap, the reason it might not come back to fill this fair value gap is this breaker block. Okay, this breaker block here, this breaker block, this breaker block here. Okay, so it's possible price will not hit this level, but it has a high probability of pulling back to fill this fair value gap. Okay, it's likely going to come fill this fair value gap. So this is the area I will be considering buying GU. Okay, this zone, or wait for price to test this resistance that has become a support. This resistance has become a support. Remember, when there's a breakout from a resistance level, price is expected to pull back. For those who trade break and retest strategy, price is expected to pull back to that resistance which has become a support. So I want to see price pull back to a discount area. If you apply your Fibonacci from this swing low to this swing high, you want to see price pull back to a discount area before you buy GU. I hope that is clear. So that's my take on GU. GU is likely going to sell from Wednesday, but Monday, Tuesday, I expect it to fill that fair value gap we identified on the weekly time frame before it goes. As you know, last Friday, NFP data was released and it was negative for the dollar. It was negative for the dollar. That's what gives it a high probability of going to fill this fair value gap, because NFP was negative for the dollar. So it has a high probability of going to fill this fair value gap. So it's the next, probably the next major news that will be released that will give dollar strength. That is if it is positive for the dollar. Are you guys getting me? So technically and fundamentally, at the moment, GU is still bullish. The dollar is still weak. It's still weak. I think unemployment claims was released on Friday too, or employment change, and both data was negative for the dollar. It was negative for the dollar. Let me confirm that. Let me confirm that. Last Friday was 7th. Let's see. 7th, yeah. Non-farm employment change was negative. You can see the difference is much. The difference is much. The previous was 125. Can you see that? 125, and the one that was released is 151. That's about 26K difference. And the forecast was 159. 159 from 151, that's about like 8K difference. So the difference is much. Then also for unemployment rate, the previous was 4.0. They were expecting 4.0, and the data that was released, the value that was released is 4.1. So it was negative. So fundamentally and technically, the dollar is weak. It's weak. Okay. So that's it for GU. That's my take on GU. So let's move to the next pair. Let's move to the next pair. Someone said we should look at USD CHF and USD JPY. I believe you know the correlation between USD CHF and GBP USD. I want to believe you know the correlation, the relationship between GBP USD and USD CHF. So let's look at USD CHF. USD CHF. If there's any instrument you want us to analyze or look at together, please drop it in the comment section. Okay, I think I have USD CHF chart here. Okay. All right. I want to believe you guys have given this stream a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up so that others can get to see this video. Okay, please give it a thumbs up. And if this is your first time participating in the live stream, please subscribe to the channel so that anytime I come on live, you get notified by YouTube. Okay. Anytime I come on live or anytime I drop a video, you get notified by YouTube. Okay, so let's start with the weekly time frame. So you can see last week was strongly bearish on USD CHF. And I think price is currently sitting at a support area. So there's a high probability that price will pull back. There's a high probability that price will pull back because price is sitting at a support level. If you go back here, you would see that that level was also a support at this point. That makes it a key level. That makes it a key support level. Okay, so this is a key support zone, or you call it your demand zone. So there's a high probability price will pull back because this is a key support level, or you call it a strong support level. It is a strong support level or a key support level because that level has been tested at least 2 times. Okay, this support here, and support here. So that level has been tested at least 3 times. So it has a high probability of pulling back. So all you have to wait for you to confirm that this support would hold. For you to confirm that this support would hold, you must ensure that a bullish reversal pattern forms on the 4-hour time frame or 1-hour time frame. That's how you know, that's how you know that there's a high probability that that support would hold. Okay, the weekly is sitting on that support, so you go down to lower time frames like 1 hour, 4 hour, and ensure that the pattern that form after price tests the support level is a bullish reversal pattern. So let's go to daily. What do we have on a daily? So you can see the pattern we have on daily looks like an hammer, but it is not a valid hammer. You can see it is not a valid hammer because the wick below is not 2 times the body. For this to be qualified to be an hammer, the wick below must be 2 times the body. So this is not a valid hammer. But let's go down. So if you're going to trade using the daily time frame, you have to wait for the Monday candle to close. If the Monday candle closes bullish, then you can risk buying USD CHF. Let's go down to 4 hour. So on 4 hour here, we are able to identify bullish reversal patterns on 4 hour. You can see we have inverted hammer and we have doji. Okay, we have inverted hammer and we have a doji. So this is a strong confirmation, okay, that price is likely going to pull back from this support zone. But before you buy, ensure there is a shift in market structure. So we are on 4 hour time frame. Before you buy, ensure there is a shift in market structure on 15 minutes, 5 minutes, or 1 minute time frame. Ensure there is a shift in market structure on 15 minutes, 5 minutes, or 1 minute. Personally, if I want to buy USD CHF, I want to see price. I want to see 1 hour candle close above this high. The high of this last bearish candle before this bullish reversal pattern forms. Before this bullish reversal pattern forms, the last bearish candle, I want to ensure before I would risk buying. And if you go down to lower time frame, this will be the shift in market structure. If you go down to lower time frame, like 1 minute or 5 minutes, let's just go down to lower time frame. That could be the most recent lower high. Okay, that could be the most recent lower high on lower time frame. Let's say 15 minutes. Okay, this is on 15 minutes. So you can see this is the most recent lower high. right? This is the most recent lower high. Let's go to 5 minutes. Let's go to 5 minutes. So I want to ensure that price breaks this high. Okay, let's go to 5 minutes. So ensure there's a shift in market structure. Don't just jump in and start buying. Okay. So you can see this is a resistance level here. Okay, so that is it. If you want to buy USD on Monday or Tuesday, ensure price breaks above this high. This is the most recent swing high. This is the most recent swing high. Wait for price to break this high before you buy. That's my take on USD That's my take on USD That's my take on USD For those of you who are interested in signals, you are too busy. You want you want to be following my signals. My signal costs just 20,000 naira monthly. 20,000 naira monthly. Okay. If you want to be following signals, just let me know. Send me a message on 20,000 naira monthly. But you have to follow signals. I say that signal is for lazy people. It's for lazy people. Learn how to do it yourself. It's the best. It is the best. Learn to do it yourself. I don't like giving signals. I love to teach people. They say, teach me how to fish, right? Teach me how to fish. That's the best. I like to teach you. I like teaching people so that they know how to fish for themselves. They know how to fish for themselves, so that when I'm not available, you know what to do. It is the best. It is the best. Okay. If you think you are lazy, you don't have the time to study, you don't have to trade, and you still want to earn from the market, one way to earn from the market is to follow signals. Okay. Is to follow signals. We'll do the work. All you have to do is just execute. You just execute. Okay. But it's good that you know how to trade, please. The benefit of knowing how to trade is enormous. Is enormous. Yeah, it's enormous. Learn to trade yourself. Okay. So that's my take on USD So let's look at USD USD Okay. USD Okay, let's start with the weekly time frame. Okay, so USD last week candle closed strongly bearish. It closed strongly bearish, and I think it is sitting at a support, right? USD is sitting at a support area, but below this support, we have a fair value gap here on the weekly time frame that has not been filled. Okay, so based on how last week candle closed, okay, this is a breakout from a support. And you can see it broke out from a key support level. That tells me that USD will be bearish. Okay, that tells me USD is bearish. Okay, this is a bearish, so there's a high probability it's going to pull back to test this broken support, which has become a resistance. Let's go down to daily and see what we have on a daily. So you can see this is an armor. No, sorry, this is a doji. This is a doji candle indicating change in trend from bearish to bullish. So with this, I will be considering buying USD I will be considering buying USD But before I buy, I want to ensure there is a shift in market structure on lower time frame. I wouldn't just jump in and buy because there's a doji here. Okay, so I want to ensure that there's a shift in market structure. So on 4 hour, I would want to see price break. This is the most recent swing high on 4 hour. And if you go down to lower time frame, that will be the most recent lower high. On let's go to 1 hour. Let's see on 1 hour. Okay, so this is it. The most recent lower high. If you go to 15 minutes, to be very clear on 15 minutes time frame, it will be clear on 15 minutes time frame. You will see it clearly on 15 minutes. Yeah, so this is it. This is the most recent swing high on 15 minutes time frame. So I want to see price break out from that high before going bullish. I want to see price break out from this high before going bullish on USD CHF. Okay, so it's likely going to break out from that high, or it will pull back to fill this fair value gap it's created here. You can see this fair value gap here. It might, before it continue with its bullish move, it might want to pull back to fill this fair value gap, or pull back to test this resistance, which has become a support. I think this is a mitigation block. This is a mitigation block. If it doesn't come back to fill this fair value gap, it has a high probability of coming to test this area before going bullish. On Monday, Tuesday, I'll be looking for buy on USD JPY. I'll be looking for buy on USD JPY, but I want to see price come test these areas before going bullish on USD JPY. I hope that is clear. So that's my take on USD JPY. Now for the week, I think USD is for the week, considering this candle, we should expect bearish move. Okay, or let's work with the day. Let me go to daily. Okay, so based on this, like I said, we should look for buys or buys. Look for buys on USD JPY. But like I said, we should price should pull back. If you're considering buying, wait for pullback. Wait for pullback before you buy. Please wait for pullback. And on the daily, oh, we should expect more bearish move on GJ. On UJ, sorry, UJ. You can see this fair value gap here. Okay, so it's likely going to come and fill this fair value gap before going bullish. Okay, so we should expect a bearish move on UJ this coming week. This fair value gap needs to be filled. Okay, it needs to be filled. So as you know, a lot of retail traders would have executed buy. A lot of retail traders would have executed buy after the formation of this doji. And this low, the low of this doji has become an area of liquidity. There are a lot of sell stop orders. There are a lot of sell stop orders residing at this previous low. So there is a high probability the institutions would come for this low. And because there's a fair value gap below this low, there's a high probability they will come and fill this gap. So look for a sell opportunity next week on UJ. Look for sell opportunity. Okay, look for sell opportunity. So like I said, we might see price pull back here before going bearish. Let's go to 4-hour. Prices, you can see we have a fair value gap here. After this breakout from this support. After breakout from this support, we have a fair value gap here. So UJ is likely going to come and fill this fair value gap before going bearish. It might want to fill this fair value gap before going bearish. Okay, so that's my take on. So on Monday, this is what I expect on Monday. Price should pull back, fill this fair value gap. Then the next will be they will come for. This is an internal range. This is an external liquidity, internal liquidity, external liquidity. So they want to fill this internal liquidity before coming for the external liquidity. That is what is going to play out Monday, Tuesday. So if you're considering selling on Monday, wait for price to come fill this fair value gap and ensure that after price fills that fair value gap, a bearish reversal pattern forms. Ensure that a bearish reversal pattern, don't set is it buy limits, and that will be buy limits. Buy limits, don't use pending orders. Ensure that a bearish reversal pattern forms at this zone before you sell. Okay, don't use pending orders because there's a high probability that price could even break out from that zone and keep going bullish. The only thing I will confirm that there's a high probability that price will drop from that zone is when the candle pattern is a bearish reversal pattern. That's when you have a high probability that price will drop from that area or from that zone. I hope that is clear. So that's my take on USD JPY. I will look for sell Monday, Tuesday. Hopefully, if the data for PPI and CPI is positive for the dollar, then dollar could gain strength. Dollar could gain strength, and we should look for buy if the data is positive for those data. I hope that is clear. Which other pair do you want us to look at? Let me know. Let me know. Which other pair do you want us to look at? Let me know in the comment section. Mr. Kayode, I see you. US oil. I don't trade US oil. US oil. Do I have US oil on this chart? Let me see. What's another name for the US oil? What's another name? That I don't trade it doesn't mean I can't analyze it. That should be under energy, right? US oil. Is it WTI? Please confirm. US oil is WTI, right? Okay, yeah, US. Yeah. Let's look at the charts. Let's see. US oil. Okay. So let's start with the let me start with the monthly. Okay, from what I see here, it is bearish. From what I see here, okay, from what I see here, it is bearish. From what I see here, it is bearish. Price is currently sitting at a support area, a very key support area. So price is likely going to pull back. You can see it's currently sitting at a support area. Okay, so because it's sitting at a support area, we want to see price pull back to fill internal liquidity. So here you have this fair value gap. You have this fair value gap. Okay, we have this fair value gap. Okay, so there's a high probability, as you can see, a lot of retail traders would have entered sell after the formation of this candle. Want to ask me why? If you go down to lower time frame, this would be maybe shooting star, doji. After the formation of this candle, a lot of retail traders would have jumped in and start. Okay, so it's not engulfing. Let's go to lower time frame. I'm sure we'll be able to identify a bearish reversal pattern, and a lot of retail traders would have entered sell. Okay, on this is 1 hour. Let's go to 15 minutes. I'm sure there is a reversal pattern there. Let's go down to lower time frame. Okay, so you can see it here. You can see this here. So a lot of retail traders would have entered sell. This is a spinning top. Okay, this is a spinning top, and the market broke out from this low. A lot of retail traders would have entered sell, and where would they have their stop loss? Their stop loss will be at this high, which is an area of liquidity. A lot of buy stop orders at this level. So there's a high probability, and because there's a fair value gap above that area, there's a high probability that after clearing this liquidity, they would want to fill this fair value gap before going bearish. So what I see here on the monthly on this chart is a bearish pattern, a bearish structure. You can see it has been forming a series of lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So this is a bearish structure on US oil. This is a bearish structure. Okay, it's a bearish structure. That's my take on. But wait for a pullback. Wait for pullback before you go bearish on. Let's ensure that fair value gap gets filled before you go bearish. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. Any question, any question, any question, let me know in the comment section. Is there any other instrument you want us to look at? We can't end the session without looking at gold. Let's look at gold. Let's look at gold. We can't end the session without looking at gold. If you're interested in training and mentorship, if you are new to trading, you need to be mentored, you need to be trained. You need to be trained. If you are interested in mentorship, you can also contact me. Contact me if you're interested in mentorship. My mentorship costs 50,000. 50,000 naira give you access to 3 months mentorship. 3 months mentorship. When you are my mentee, you have the privilege of sending me DM, asking your questions on DM. You also have the privilege of accessing the Zoom classes that we have every week. At least we meet 2 to 3 times every week. Those are the privileges you get when you are my student. Okay, those are the privilege. My strategy is on my YouTube channel. It's there for free. Okay, you can go there, watch it. Let me show you. It's on my YouTube. I dropped it on several weeks ago. Okay, so you can't afford to pay for mentorship. You still have access to my strategy. Go to playlist. I think go to the playlist. This is my channel. On that playlist, let me show you. It's a playlist. Where is it on that playlist? It should be here. It should be here. Let me see. Okay, it should be here. Candlestick pattern. No. How to read candlestick pattern? No. This is not my. These are not my videos. Okay, just go to my videos. Okay, just go to videos. You'll find my strategy. I thought I created a playlist. Few minutes. Just go there. For those of you who can't afford mentorship, just go and watch that video. Okay. If you want to be assessing it, okay, let me just go to videos. Under videos, under videos, here's the video. Here's the video. I'll search for the link and drop it on the WhatsApp group. That was last month or so I dropped a video. Okay, I think this is one of the strategy simplified candlestick. Okay, so that one. Okay, yeah, this is it. This video, I shared my strategy. Okay, so it's not a must that you enroll for mentorship. It's not necessary. This is my strategy here. Just go and watch this video. Watch the video. Okay, watch the video. So let's look at gold. Let's look at gold. Those on Facebook, do you have any question? Let me see those on Facebook. Do you have any question? Let me know. If you are participating on Facebook, if you have any question, please let me know. Let me know. Okay, so let's see gold. I think that will be the last instrument for this session. If there are no questions, gold. Okay, so let's start with the weekly time frame. You can see gold has been in a range for some time. It has been in a range. So this is the demand zone for this range, and this is the supply zone for the range. Okay, this is the demand zone, and this is the supply zone. Okay, so you can see price has been moving this support to resistance, back to support, back to resistance. So we should expect a breakout. Should expect a breakout on gold. Well, let's know the trend on the weekly. Let's know the trend on the weekly. So last week candle closed strongly bullish. It closed strongly bullish. This tells me that gold is very bullish. Last week candle closed strongly bullish. There's a high probability that gold would break this support, sorry, resistance, because this equal high is an area of liquidity. There are a lot of buy stop orders residing at this high. And with the way last week candle closed with this pattern, last week pattern, there's a high probability that gold is going to break out from that resistance. So my bias for gold still remains bullish. For the coming week, my bias for gold still remains bullish. Still remains bullish. Bias for gold still remains bullish. Okay, let's go down to lower time frame daily. Okay, so this is what we had on the daily. There's an engulfing pattern, and this engulfing pattern formed at a support level. That gives the high probability of playing out. It formed at a support zone, or we call it a demand zone, engulfing pattern. Engulfing pattern. Okay, so it created a resistance last week. Breakout from that resistance will be a confirmation to buy. A breakout, if a 4-hour candle breaks out from this resistance, then you should expect more bullish move on gold. Expect more bullish move on gold. I hope that is clear. That is my take on gold. Is there any other instrument you want us to look at? If there are no instruments, no questions, then we should end tonight's session. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Any question? I'll give you 2 minutes to ask your questions. Let me know if you have any question. Let me know. Drop it in the comment section. If you have any question, please let me know. You have any question? No question. Okay, I really want to appreciate you all for your participation, Mr. Anayo, Mr. Raphael, Mr. Kingsley, Trade with Cash. I appreciate you all for your participation. If you're here to like the stream, please do give it a thumbs up. If this is your first time participating in the live stream, please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. So that will be all for tonight on session. VIP student, you have access to my WhatsApp. You can send me a message if you have any question or if there's any instrument you want us to look at. You could ask. Okay, on Monday, I think I'll be having a session with you guys on Monday and probably Wednesday and Thursday. Okay, so appreciate you all. Appreciate you all for always showing up. Please invite your friends who are traders. Let them join the live stream. Okay, they have nothing to lose. They have nothing to lose. They attending this live stream is a plus to their trading career. Is a plus. Like I posted on the WhatsApp group that if you don't attend, it's your disadvantage. I have nothing to lose. Fact is that the more I teach, the more I know, the more I grow. So I love doing this. Even if you don't show up, I'll still spend time on my chat doing back testing. I'll still spend time on my chat. Today alone, I spent close to, I think, 2 hours doing back testing in the afternoon. So it's what I love doing. I love doing it. So if you don't show up, I will still show up. I will still do what I need to do. I will still do what I need to do. So it's to your own advantage. You are not paying me for this. It's for free, right? You're not paying me. Some people pay heavily to access this information, but you're accessing it for free. You still want me to beg you to come and attend class? No, now. No, now. If you make money, you will not even remember me. I won't beg you to attend class. It's a choice you have to make. I know those who are serious. I know those who are not serious. And they don't show up for classes like this, free classes. I know they are not serious, and I don't give attention to those people. I don't give attention to them. I work with serious people. I don't want anybody that will drag me. I'll be dragging me back. No, I want to make progress. I want to grow. I want to increase. So when I say that you are not serious, I just leave you for one side. That means our vision not align. Our goals does not align. So I'll just let you be. Day your day, make a day my day. Day your day, make a day my day. Okay. I actually wanted to share something with you guys before you leave. Let me see a few minutes. I wanted to share something. This is a trader that he's been losing money for some time. He's an elderly person, over I think should be over 60 something years old. He's been losing money, but right now, he's doing very well. Okay, he's doing very well. Just want to share this with you guys so that to motivate you guys. I know most of you are, you're getting discouraged. You're getting discouraged. I know many of you. You don't have to tell me you're getting discouraged. So let me just a few minutes. Let me share. Few minutes. Let me share. He's doing very well. I'm really impressed by his performance. He's someone who refused to give up. He's someone who refused to give up. Let me just share with you guys. Someone who refused to give up, and I can see him. He's going to make so much money from the markets, and he's using a very simple strategy. So, can you see my screen now? Okay, hold on. Uh, okay. Huh? I wouldn't want to share this. Maybe in the next class. In the next class, there's some information I don't want to share. I don't know. I'm gonna. Okay, let me share with you guys. Let me share. Let me see. Okay, sent me a message on WhatsApp. I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed. I'm so happy that he's doing well now. I'm so happy. Okay, if you all can see my screen, you can see my screen now. Let me show you the messages. You can made a deposit of $100 into his account. Let me see. Okay, this Tuesday. Made a deposit of $100. You can see the receipt. Made a deposit of $100, and on Tuesday, let's see, you can see this. This was the profit he made on Tuesday, $50. The $100 deposit. It's $100 deposit. Okay. Even me, I don't make this kind of return. This is about 50% return. You can see that I don't make this kind of return. But I believe he has mastered his skills, he has mastered his strategy, and is willing to take that high risk. That is why he's able to make this kind of return. I don't take, you guys, if you are following me, I don't take unnecessary risk. I trade like a professional trader, 1 to 2% of my capital. But I'm sure he is risking more than 1 to 2% of his capital. You can see. So high risk, high return. So he made $50 on Tuesday, made $50, and I mean, and last Friday, this was what he made on Friday. You can see this. He sent me my take home for yesterday. That was Friday. That was yesterday. He sent me this message. You can see how much he made. He made a withdrawal also. You can see that he made a withdrawal of $115. That was on Thursday night. That was when he placed the withdrawal, and he got his money on Friday, $115. You can see. I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed by his performance. You can see this is the withdrawal I made on Friday. Sent it to me. Really impressed. After withdrawing 115, started with 100. I think he has a balance now of close to $200 on his account. I'm just sharing this with you guys. For those of you are, you are discouraged, keep moving on. Keep moving on. Don't give up. Don't give up. I know there are people around you. That's why you need to belong to a trading community. You understand? 70-80% of people around you, they will be telling you this will not work. You will not succeed. You will not. That is one of the reasons I show up, to encourage you guys that this thing can be successful, and this thing can, you can achieve or attain financial freedom doing this thing. I understand it is challenging. If it is not challenging, everyone will be doing it. Everyone will be doing it if it is not challenging. I love it because it is challenging, and there are few people who succeed in it. That is why I love it. I don't want competition. I don't want competition. If it is not challenging, there will be a lot of competition. I don't want it. I don't like it. That is why I love trading. That is why I love trading. Let it be difficult. I want it that hard. I want it to be difficult so that those of us who will be successful, because many people don't want to do the hard work. You understand? So those of us who will be successful will be very few. Will be very few. And because we are few, for us to teach people what we know, they will pay us thousands of dollars. Are you getting me? I watched an interview of a trader. I watched an interview. Those are the things I do on weekends. You see that I'm back testing, spending time with my family, or I'm watching podcasts. Okay, I think let me see the interview. Do I still have it here? Do I still have it on? I think I deleted it. Okay, FTMO trader. This man is one of the best trader on FTMO platform. You can see now he's managing close to $4 million or $5 million. $4 to $5 million. I think I'm right. That is managing right now. And what does he makes every month? What's his target or his goal every month? It's between 3 to 5%. 3 to 5% every month. 3 to 5% every month. Now he's managing $5 million. People give him money, not even small people. The rich, these are rich people. $5 million. They gave him a test. They gave him a test. He passed the test. They said for every test you pass, we'll give you $1 million. Now they've confirmed that it's profitable. They keep giving him money. They keep giving him money in millions of dollars to manage. And his goal is to just make 3 to 5% every month. And he's been consistently making that 3 to 5% every month for the past 3 to 4 years. And he keeps making, and you know what? The profit sharing is 100%. Profit sharing is 100%. 100%.
How is that possible? Those people that gave him money to trade, those $1 million they gave to him, they are copying his trades. Are you getting me? It's like they gave him the 5 million is his. What they are doing is that they are copying his trades. So whatever profit he makes on the main account, they are also making profit. So whatever profit he makes on that main account is his own. He's not sharing with them because they are copying his trades. This is what is possible when you have the trading skill. If you don't have money now, just have the trading skill. Money would locate you. People will find you and give you money to trade. Relax. Don't rush yourself. Don't rush yourself. And these wealthy guys, they are not looking for those who are flipping accounts. They are looking for those who are consistently making profit. If it is 2% you are making every month, consistently make that 2% every month. Consistently make that 3% every month. No hedge funds offer 20% yearly. There is no investment. There is no investment that would give you a reward of 20% annually. There is no investment. 20% means just make 1.5% every month or 2%. If you are making 2% every month, that's like 24% in a year. You'll be classified as one of the best traders in the world. You'll be classified, but most of you want to make 100%. I understand your capital is small. Your capital is small. That's why you want to flip the account. But be consistent. If you want to get investors, they want to see your performance, your past history, and they want to see that you are consistently profitable. Rich guys don't just invest money on. They don't want to gamble with their money. They know what it took them to make the money, so they don't want to gamble with their money. So before they will give you their hard-earned money, they want to ensure that you are consistently making profit. Not that you make 50% this month, next month you are back to -5. No, they won't give you their money. They won't give you their money. So focus on the skill. Focus on the skill. Be good at trading. And you won't be good at trading just by, waking up on Monday. It is when the market opens. That is when you go and study the charts. My brother, you are not ready. You are not ready. You are not ready. You are not ready to make money. You just came to try your luck. And luck does not work in this business. It does not work. It does not work. If it's something you want to do 5, 10 years from now, you cannot be looking for luck. No, 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 no. It can't work. It can't work. So get serious. Get serious. Know how to trade. Know how to trade. Money will find you. That capital you are saying you don't have now, people will look for you and they will give you money to trade. They will give you money to trade. Imagine on 5 million, whatever profit he makes is his. They are just copying his trades. Whatever profit they make is theirs. He's not sharing with them. But anyone he makes on that main account belongs to him. Imagine having $5 million in your trading account and you are making just 2%. How much is that? Let me calculate. Let me use calculator. You have $5 million. I'm going to get there someday. That's why I'm not sleeping now. I'm working hard, putting in so much effort because that is my dream. To be managing thousands of dollars, millions of dollars, that is my dream. And I know it won't happen by me just sleeping. I'm working hard, putting in all the efforts. So let's say you have $5 million. People have money. There is money. Oh no. $5 million and you're making, let's say, 2% every month. That would be 2% would be 0.20. Am I correct? 0.2 times 0.20. No, no. That should be 0.02. Am I correct? 0.02. 2%. Okay, 0.02. That's like 1 million naira. Yeah, that's 1 million naira. 2% is 1 million. Is dollars. Yeah, $1 million. Imagine $5 million and you're making 2%. Am I correct? That should be 1 million now. No, okay, sorry, I entered 50 million here. Okay, 2% would be $100,000. 2% would be $100,000. Imagine in Nigeria they make this kind of money. The big boy now. You not go one japa now. Where the japa go, you go make this kind of return every month. Guys, I don't want to talk this night, but guys, be motivated, be encouraged. Okay, be encouraged. Be encouraged. You need to belong to a community. You need to belong to a community. It's in the community you get people to, like-minded traders, who encourage you. When you are making losses, it's normal. But when you tell people out there that you are making losses, they are kind of, you tell them this week you made profit, next week you've lost the money. They are like, what's happening? What kind of business is that? But if you're in the community, yeah, it will tell you it is normal for you to take losses. So guys, once more, I want to appreciate you all for your participation. Okay, wish you all a wonderful night. All right, thank you, Mr. Kaya. The 100K, yes, $100K dollars. That's good money. All right, guys, good night. Good night. I wish you all profitable trading week. Believe next week will be profitable. It will be profitable. If we do the right thing, it will be profitable. Good night, guys.